So welcome to this video. I'm going to talk about something based on email that I received from Jarvis today, and he says that your LinkedIn bio could be better. And in fact, this afternoon where I'm right now is 4th of August, 8:15 p.m. Singapore time. So what happened is that before I even received this email at 4:47 p.m., which is in the afternoon, I've actually done the exercise. So it's pretty interesting to see how are you going to do something while Jarvis is telling you this is what you should have done. Okay, so the sequencing is different. I did it before Jarvis reminded me. And in this video, what I'm going to demonstrate is something that I'm very passionate about. That is, how do you create an awesome LinkedIn header? And the reason why I'm saying this is that how many of you realized that to create an awesome and memorable LinkedIn header can be a very challenging task. Number one, you got to be very clear with your message. Number two, you got to know who are your audience. And number three, you got to know what results you bring to your audiences through your process. So if you don't know who you serve, what you do, what results you get for your prospects or clients, you can't simply write this LinkedIn header. Okay, so what I'm going to do is let's just go through this quickly. It says that, hey, Jarvis here, and I'm a robot that writes copies even in Spanish. Of course, I don't read Spanish. It says that I know we only recently met and I can make you copy so much faster, so much better. Okay, so this is a case that it says that you know how you can write an awkward, you have to write an awkward personal LinkedIn bios, and this can be difficult to write when we are shy about talking about our accomplishments. Sometimes even the most impressive people struggle with this. How many of you, so when you're watching this video right now, do you agree that this is you? So if you are not, you are able to write your LinkedIn bios, by all means you can stop watching this video. But I do know 99% of my audiences are struggling with this. So hence, I would like to just show you how to use the personal bio to come up with what I've gotten. Okay, so this is what I've got. So on my LinkedIn account, so this is actually what I've written. It's not written by me, it's by Jarvis. So my headline is a full-time strategic ex-tax attorney turned into an entrepreneur with a passion for sales. My story started when I found out how the Banco methodology helps small business owners increase their sales by up to 300%. Short and sweet. Very nice. I just love it. So I just want to show you the thought process and of course the steps involved, how to generate this piece of content. Now, of course, you will have done your original. So I couldn't remember what I had originally. So I'm going back to Jarvis and I'm doing my best to find out exactly what I've gotten. So on Jarvis, this is what I've gotten. Let me see if I can actually show you the screen. Let me just reduce it so that you can actually see this. There you go. Let me just move this a little bit as well. There you go. Okay. So I want to actually show you how you do it. First of all, you go to your dashboard. Again, if you are not sure what button to click, always go to the dashboard and then go to templates. As you get a hand of exactly what button you click, then of course you can go direct to that button. Okay? So dashboard, you find your templates, you scroll down, you will see this thing called your, let me just see, somewhere here. Yep, there you go. There's a company bio, okay? And I'm not looking at that. Why? Where's the personal bio? Actually, I've already clicked as a favorite. That's why it shows up. So this is the personal bio. So that is the template that I'm using. So here is something I was actually testing it. I like to test ideas. As a marketer, you realize that there's nothing much we do except we test ideas. So what I do is I'm actually using this. So let's say you are talking about a very standard LinkedIn optimization profile strategist, what you would do. So personal information is that I help business owners. It means that you're not clear who you're serving. I help business owners optimize their LinkedIn profile. If you're just writing like that and you want to sound like professional, from a first person perspective. Let me just change that to American spelling. And then this is what you got. You generate AI content. Now, because you do not give Javas a lot of information, it is hard for Javas to come up with something. But having said that, Java has done his job to tell you, okay, these are the suggested wording. Now, this is for you to think about, based on the suggestion, am I able to improve the content? Am I able to bring up the point? So what is missing in this part is that you know who are your audiences, although I technically would say you are not very clear, because business owners, who are the business owners, right? Do you have a specific group of people you help? So you explain what you do, optimize the LinkedIn profile. But what are the results? What are the results or benefits of hiring you to do that? So let's say you talk about so that they can generate or acquire more leads. Okay, they can gain more reach or improve their reach, and make more sales. So just like that. So by doing this, what happens is you can then ask Javas, hey, based on this, can you give me better content? Now you will want to find out how come Javas come up with something like, I'm a digital marketer with 10 years of experience in the marketing industry. Now, this is what I said. You have been following my video. You notice that Javas is actually learning from you. So this is my third day using Javas, and Javas actually know that I've been an entrepreneur for 10 years. So as a result, it started picking up some of my personal information. And of course, when you create your profile, Javas will go to the internet to look for you and see what you have been posting on the internet. And this is how Javas use machine learning to pick up some interesting information from you. Okay, so here you can see that I help business owner optimize their LinkedIn profile. So it doesn't really tell you much because Java said this sentence is considered quite good. Okay, I have 10 years plus experience in digital marketing industry, etc., etc. So in this case, what you need to decide is that, okay, with that piece of information, can I actually insert it on LinkedIn? Can I actually create something like what I've done? So first of all, you need to understand is it requires you to come up with a pretty awesome header, and then what you do is you just put Javas on the spot and let Javas do the work. Okay, so what happened is that I have actually looked at this one and I said this is pretty cool, and I therefore just update this accordingly. I don't want to change it. I'll just leave it here for a while until I don't like it, I will change it. The other thing is, of course, your about session. So what happens is that on the about session, let me see where it is now. Because I'm on creator mode, so the about session is actually underneath. Yeah, that's right. LinkedIn has something called creator mode, which I'm on creator mode, so the about session is here. So what I did was that I have previously written a very long-winded about session. So what I do is that, exactly, I just copy paragraphs and paragraphs. Okay, the next thing I do is I stop using personal bio. I go to this place called, again, go back to dashboard templates. I want to go to this place called the content improver. Okay, the content improver, what you do is that you want to copy the text that you have written here. Okay, and see what Javas can do to improve the content. Sometimes instead of 2 words, it becomes 1 word. Instead of 2 paragraphs, Javas can do 1 paragraph. Of course, the reason why I use paragraph by paragraph is that Java says that I only have 600 letters to work on. So you cannot put the entire piece of about, which is 2,500 to 2,600 words on Javas. Javas will not work for you. And you need to make sure that the tone matches your personality. So I'm using a friendly tone. So you can actually use this particular setup to generate the AI content and see what Javas said. At the end, remember, if you have followed my video before on Javas, you know that Javas cannot replace you. You will still be the one deciding whether this fits your style, whether the tone is right, and most importantly, it fits the context. Okay, so it helps you to understand, hey, it's getting better and better now. So as an entrepreneur myself, I know it's difficult. So if you like it, you can actually replace it. This is what Jarvis has done. So one thing I know is the content improver actually can be used to help you improve the about section. So mine is pretty much like these few paragraphs are pretty much like edited based on Jarvis' recommendation. Okay, I can't show you the process. However, I can show you the outcome. That is, I use Jarvis to do this. Okay, let me just exit. So what Jarvis has done for me today is that I have put in a very interesting linking header. Okay, at the same time I've reformatted the about section. Okay, so this is just to show you that you can use the personal bio and the content improver on Jarvis to help you. And the last thing I want to show you is this thing called USP, Unique Selling Proposition, which is pretty cool. Again, templates, if you go scroll down, let me see where I can find it. This is actually at Unique Selling Proposition. Unique Value Proposition. So for example, you want to come up with a USP or UVP. If you know marketing, you know what I'm talking about. Now here is one thing you want to check out. Like you can write a lot of things, but you know what? In the world of UVP, USP, less is more. So if you can say something in 5 words, you want to say things in 5 words, not 1 paragraph. So let's say I'm talking about this is a whole damn long sentence from a UVP perspective. What I'm doing is that I just put the product description. The tone of voice is like Gary Vaynerchuk one. Let's see what comes up. See, there you go. So it gives you some very interesting, what we call UVP. Now again, you need to teach Jarvis, okay? You need to teach Jarvis to get to know you better. Like this is my 3rd day, like I said. So I can see that the suggestion is getting better and better. I begin to see that the 10+ year of experience is showing up again and again. So you need to spend time working with Jarvis so that you will see all this. But one thing I can tell you is that as a result, this is on my Facebook account, and the Facebook is I show you how to close more sales with ease. This sentence actually came from Jarvis, not me. Okay, it's not that I don't know how to write. It's that Jarvis, I press the button, he gave me this straight away. So my question to you is that would you want Jarvis to do the job for you so that you don't need to crack so hard your brain and come up with your copy? I'm not saying that you shouldn't know how to do it. You still have to know how to do it. However, Jarvis actually saves time and do the job much faster, much easier, much more effective than you. Okay, so of course at the end you will be the judge. You will be the one deciding whether to adopt Jarvis' suggestion. Okay, so I hope that this video makes sense. So in this video, what we have done is we talk about how to use, again, let me just go to the templates again. So you can use the personal bio, okay, to come up with your introduction. For linking purposes, the header. You can use the content improver. Okay, if you have written already the about section, you can use content improver to refine and improve the contents, make it more succinct, make it more concise, and less is more, as copywriters will all agree. And finally, the UVP button is here, UVP. So let's see, where's UVP? You see a UVP. So if you need to write 1 sentence with 5 words, 7 words, how can you do that? You can actually use the UVP to do that. So I'm still testing out some other places. As I said, this is my 3rd day using Jarvis. I found that, like, after I've been using this for 3 days, I realized I've got to know Jarvis more and more. And of course, I just want to show you before I end the video, the documents. So these are the articles that I've written so far, and 7 of them. Let me see, is it 7? Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of them have already been published on LinkedIn. And these 3 reasons why you shouldn't write your own copy, or whatever the title finally I decide. This article will be published on the 5th of August morning. Okay, so it's pretty okay. I've been using Jarvis to write articles. If you want to find out how I do that, you want to watch my previous video, which I show you how I leverage certain templates of Jarvis to come up with the article. And this is exactly how the complete guide to engage people on LinkedIn is built. Okay, so you may want to check out that article. on that video, which I went through the process. Finally, I would say that the more you use it, the easier you'll find how to use the tool. And of course, if you have any comment, questions, or feedback about your experience on Jarvis, comment below. I would love to hear from you. And of course, if you decide to adopt Jarvis as your personal assistant, you can actually go to my video description, where you can see the link where you can actually click this and go to the Jarvis and pay for the subscription. As we now 30,000 members in the Jarvis community, who knows that you'll be the next one coming in and contribute, and to be able to share your input, insight with the rest of the members of the community. And let's build this community together. Let's help each other to make use of Jarvis as our valuable and very, very important personal assistants. Okay, so thanks for watching this video. Once again, Jack Wong here signing off, and enjoy your Jarvis journey. See you.